Let's go, girl. Let's go.
Good morning, self-lover. Your girl Kyle Shonda here from KyleShonda.com with another video. And this week we are going to talk about worth. Specifically, the fact that you get to decide, not even decide, you get to define what your worth is. I got my iPad here because y'all know I got to stay on point. But I personally used to wonder and complain about business owners that charge too much for the product or services that they offer. I wanted to take advantage of, their product or their service. I wanted to be a part of their offer, but I just couldn't afford it. And so I used to always, ask, well, why is it so expensive? Like, why does the ticket cost so much? Why does the program cost that much? Like, why is that shirt why is it so high? And then the first thing I would think, because I'm always trying to support Black business owners, is that they done forgot where they came from. Now, I'm right there. If that is you, put a money bag in the comments, because that's the mentality that I had. I thought that because I couldn't afford a thing, that they had forgotten where they came from. Fast forward to 2023, I am working with my mentor and my therapist on my own personal money mindset, and just the limiting beliefs that I personally have around money and around my ability to attract and to make money. And it's a job, y'all. It's a work. Like, I am a work in progress. Literally, it's not easy. For years, and I mean years, it's been prophesied to me by various reputable men and women of God that I am a millionaire, that I am to be a millionaire. And after so many years of hearing it but never seeing it, it's just kind of one of those things that I just gave up on. I didn't doubt the word that was given to me, but I was just like, maybe that just wasn't really from God. Maybe it's not really in the cards for me. And so I kind of just gave up on it. And then October 2022 came, and I've talked about October 2022 in countless previous videos this year, because that was kind of my reckoning with God and myself, when He put me into that place of quiet. And during that time, and I'm never going to not talk about it, because it really, I feel like it changed my life forever. But during that quiet time, God took me back to the basics, and He made me revisit my first book, Better Than Bourgeois, 7 Simple Steps to a Better You. I'll link it below. But he took me back to that book personally, because it was the first thing that He had given me to share with the masses in print form. And the lessons in that book, that shaped me, and they reminded me of who I am. Not even just who I was at that time, but who I am today. And the mindset that I had then. I had a mindset then that I could do anything. That there was nothing that I could put my hands to and God would not bless it. And over the years, that mindset kind of got tainted and lessened and weakened. And I'm on my way back there. Like, everything that I put my hands to, God is going to bless it, because at this point in my life, like I was then, I am seeking Him first. And I am consulting with Him and asking Him, Jesus, is that you? I really want to know, are you giving me this idea, or is this something that I'm just thinking of on my own? And because I'm back in that place, everything I do is going to bless. And that may be a word for you. Get back to the place where you hear from Him, where you seek Him, and everything that I do is going to be blessed. But the woman that I am now versus the woman that I was when I wrote that book, now I have life experience to go with that mindset. Now I really understand who I am. I really understand the value that I provide. I really understand the affirmations that I speak, that I was speaking then. And some of those I'm still speaking now. but I'm seeing them come to pass, come to fruition, because I really do know my worth. A lot of stuff I'm doing scared. That's still one of my mantras. But I'm no longer shrinking. I'm no longer diminishing myself. I'm no longer depreciating my own value. And so I'm taking up the space that only I can take up. The space that was meant for me, I'm taking it up. And all of that comes with the fact that I had the mindset to be blessed and successful. And I allowed things around me, but mostly things in me, to taint that mindset and to make me believe that I don't deserve it, or because I'm not seeing it the way that I thought that I was going to see it, or when I thought that I was going to see it, that it wasn't for me. That's not true. That's not true. That word is still for me. That word is still for you. Something was spoken over you and you believed it at one point. Ask God how you can get back to that belief, because the word remains. If you've made it this far, put a green heart in the comments too. I just want to know that it's resonating with you. You know what I mean? That what I'm saying is resonating with you. And then I want to speak a few affirmations. I don't really edit these videos, because though I have notes, I kind of want to be able to share with you my heart as well. Everything is so edited on social media, and that's just not the content that I want to provide here all the time. So, but I want to speak a few confirmations, and I want to ask you to repeat after me, but only if the affirmation, and I keep saying confirmation, I typed affirmation, but maybe it is confirmation. Maybe you need me to touch and agree with you. But if these affirmations or confirmations apply, repeat after me. I don't want you speaking anything that you don't believe and that you're not going to work for, because an affirmation is not something that you can just speak. You have to be willing to change the behavior. You have to be willing to become the person who is going to see the affirmations that you speak. So if you're ready, repeat after me and say it out loud. Actually, turn your phone on selfie mode and say it to yourself. Record yourself saying it, or go get in the mirror and say these words to yourself. Okay? I am a millionaire. I create $1 million content here online and in the community that God has called me to create. I write $1 million words in books that God has given me, and speeches that He leads me to write. I inspire fellow millionaire entrepreneurial women to love themselves the way that God has loved them. I attract millionaires to sow into me because I am good ground. I provide value that no one else can provide. I am loved because God loves me and I love myself. Self-lover, you are worthy of the value that you give to everyone else. I'm Kyle Shonda. I know my worth now. I challenge you to do the work that it takes to realize your own. I love you. Have a good day.